welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name's Alex and I post beauty related videos every Wednesday and Sunday, so make sure you are subscribed and you put that notification bell on so you are notified every time that I post. So as you can tell by the title, I managed to pick up the matte lipstick vault. I don't know if you've seen it, but a few videos ago I actually did the review and lip swatches of the Lustre lipstick vault. Obviously the major difference between them is there's slightly different shades, and one formula is creamy and the other vault is matte. So again, it comes in this box, and the difference is this is a matte finish box, the other one was a shiny finish. Exactly the same, has like the same design on the front. Also retailed for £12, and you get the 10 lipsticks in the vault. And the packaging is matte, which I really like, and then you can obviously straight away tell what formula you're getting in the lipstick. So I'm going to be doing the exact same thing again. I'm going to review and swatch all of these lipsticks for you, as this was requested a few times on my on the other video to get the matte set, because obviously some people prefer the matte formula to the creamy formula, and to be honest, I prefer the matte formula as well. So I'm glad I picked this up, and it was the last one, by the way, in my local Primark. There was literally one of the Lustre vault and one of these matte vaults, and I looked inside it, I was like, please don't be ruined. And it wasn't, it's in perfect condition, so I was like, sweet, picked that up, bought it, and here I am filming this for you guys. And by the way, if I still sound a bit nasally, a bit, you know, a bit croaky, it's because I'm literally at the end of being ill. Enough rambling, let's get on with the swatches. So these are what the lipsticks look like. They are exactly the same as the other ones, except it's like a soft matte finish, which is really pretty. I love it. And again, they're like decent sized lipsticks, just like normal ones you'd buy in like the drugstore. And they have that exact same scent, maybe a little bit stronger as the other ones, which they're like a toffee sort of scent, like coffee sweet scent. So this first one is called Naked, so it looks like a very pale nude, so let's try this on. So this is the first shade, Naked. It is quite a pale nude for me, but it actually doesn't look that bad. Like, from the packaging and the bullet, it looks like it's going to be really concealer lipsy on me. But do you know what? I actually really like this shade. And I've got pale skin, and I mean, it is pale, but it can be sort of a wearable palette. And what I was saying in my last video is that putting like a darker lip line around it, or like on the outer bits of your lips, and then like put this in the centre. I think that would look really pretty. But I don't know, can I get away with this? Does it look a bit too pale? It's more of like a warm nude, like pale nude, if you know what I mean. So I think that's why it might be a bit wearable. They are definitely a matte finish, so I don't know the longevity. I'm not going to test any of that today. I'm just going to purely show you the shades that come with it. I'd probably just carry this around in your bag so you can top up as you go. But I mean, it does come off, so I don't know if it needs to dry down a bit more. I'm not sure. But they actually feel not too bad. They don't feel too heavy. They don't feel like, they feel quite comfortable. Yeah, I really like these. I'm just going to test out all of the shades and see if my opinion changes. The next shade is called Uncovered, and again, the packaging changes to like the colour of the lipstick. This one looks kind of similar, maybe just a little bit darker. So let's try this one out. So this is Uncovered. It's definitely similar to the first one in the sense that it's like a really pale colour, but just it's warm toned, like it's a warm, like peachy matte. What I will say about these is that they definitely need a bit of warming up. Like usually some matte lipsticks are pretty pigmented, you can go straight on with a bullet and it's like the colour is there. With these you just have to slightly warm it up on your lips. But as I said in my last one, £12 for 10 lipsticks, like, I'm sorry, but you can't complain. All you need to do is just work on it a little bit. Like the other lipsticks were fine because they're cream and they go straight on, but these ones you just have to slightly just sit there and build it up a tiny bit. But I mean, the colour's definitely there. If my lips wasn't like crusty, then they would have gone on a little bit easier, I guess. But my lips, where they're so dry, I do have to slightly build it up, but that's because it's a matte formula, and to be honest, you'll get that with other matte lipsticks from different brands as well. The next shade is called Thrill Seeker, and this is more of a darky nude, I want to say. Is that more of like a browny pinky nude? I don't know. But let's try this one out. Sorry if the lighting's just randomly gone really bright. It's like really cloudy and then the sun has just randomly come out, so it's probably, probably very washed out right now. But let's try the shade Uncovered. So this is Thrill Seeker, and this is definitely my favourite one so far. It is definitely more, why do I keep saying definitely? It's more of a brownie nude, like a brownie pinky nude, and I really like that. They're definitely my like favourite types of nudes, and I absolutely love this colour. If you like the similar colours to me, then you'll definitely really love this lipstick. The formula is quite creamy for a matte lipstick, like it's not a solid like dry matte formula. You can definitely manoeuvre it around. I don't think these will dry down matte. I think that they're just a matte fit, like a creamy formula that has like a matte finish, if you know what I mean. The next one is called Naked Flame, and the packaging looks more pinky. So I'm going to assume that this is going to be more of a pinky nude rather than a brownie nude. And if you like your nude lipsticks, like nude matte lipsticks, there is definitely a lot more nudes in this vault than there is in the Lustre vault. It's more, the Lustre vault's more of like a mixture of like nudes, pinks, purples, browns, like reds. Whereas this vault has more like nudes in it, and then it gets a bit darker towards the end. So again, another good reason to buy this vault is that it's got a lot of nude lipsticks in it. Yeah, so as I thought, Naked Flame is more of a like pinky nude, which I also really love as well. My favourites are like nudie, wait what? My favourite nude lipsticks are like pinky nude lipsticks, like pinky brownie nude lipsticks, and this is also a really good one for me. Definitely this one gets a thumbs up from me. Let me know down below what your favourite types of nudes are, because I know everyone has a preference of like what their favourite nude is. This one is called Tickle, and it looks like we're going to start diving into like more of a purpley pinky nudes. And yet this one definitely looks more of a dark nude, just with like purple undertones in them. So I'm really interested to see what the darker nudes are going to look like. But let's try this. I did tell you Tickle, yeah. This one is called Tickle, and the difference with this one is the lipstick feels a lot more creamier than those other nude lipsticks, and it has more of a shine as well, so it's not like fully matte when you apply it like the other ones are, which is like really strange. And obviously the colour is very, it's not even nude, it's very pinky purpley sort of colour. But look, this one like fully comes off, so it's not super matte and like a nude as the other ones were. But if you do that, like kiss off the first layer, it definitely goes down to more of a matte finish. But initially when you put it on, it does look more creamy and more shiny. So that's the only thing with this one, and that's what I've noticed that's different to the first ones. Let's see if the other ones are like this as well. This next one is called Vintage Rose. This is more of a like deep purple, I'd say, like more purple than that one. So let's see if the formula is the same as the previous one. Yeah, so Vintage Rose is exactly like the previous one. It is a creamy finish, more so than a matte. There's definitely a shine in there, but it's not like overly shiny. Like, it's not like it's like a gloss lipstick. It's not like that. It's definitely more matte than it is shiny, but I'm just letting you know that it's not like a full-on matte lipstick. Like, these darker ones seem to be a bit more creamier, but that could be because purples are a lot harder to make, and because they're harder to make, they just stuck to keeping these a bit more of a creamy formula more than matte, because obviously these are very cheap. But as I say, I don't mind it, and the longer I'm wearing this one, the more it's drying down. So initially it's more creamy, but the longer you keep it on your lips, it will go down to a more matte finish. This one is called Velvet Touch, and we're definitely getting into more of the browny shades. This is more like a brown with some purple in it. So let's see what this one looks like. Ignore the application. The more we're getting into this, the more that it's going to get bad. So let's just focus on the swatch. So this is the last shade and is definitely very different. Why don't I look in this mirror? Okay. It's obviously very different to the other shades that are in this bowl. So they've included like a random bright colour. Yeah, it's more of a like corally reddy orange colour. This is definitely very similar to the last one that's in the previous in the other vault, the lustre vault. But I mean, it jazzes up the vault a bit, doesn't it? It's just a random pop of colour. So this is the last one. Okay, so I just put Velvet Touch on with my final thoughts, and this is definitely my favourite one. You guys, I am again very impressed with this bowl. I think I'm gonna say I prefer this one to the lustre, just because I prefer more of a matte finish rather than like a creamy finish. I don't know, that is just personal preference. Like, everyone has their opinion, but my personal opinion is that I prefer the matte lipsticks, and these are so good. Like, these are amazing, especially for the price. I know I bang on about the price all the time, but do you not think that that's amazing? Like, £12 for 10 lipsticks that are amazing. Like, you just can't go wrong with that. And I was originally going to pick this one up first, but I thought, oh no, like, it's got loads of nude lipsticks. And to be honest, I didn't realise that they were two different formulas. But then when you guys were commenting saying like, I want to see like the matte lipsticks, I was like, okay, I have to go pick this one up and try it. And yeah, this is definitely a massive thumbs up for me. If you are a huge lipstick hoarder like me, my lipstick drawer is full to the brim of different lipsticks. Then this is great to have in your collection. Maybe ask for it for Christmas if you are one of like young viewers and can't go out and buy it yourself. Ask for it for Christmas. This will be great for like beginners and stuff, because you've got a lot of nude lipsticks to base like off on. You have like lighter nudes to go in like the centre of your lips. You have the darker vampire colours. You have obviously this pop of colour. But again, very impressed with this. Again, massive thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me doing lip swatches again. If you have any suggestions of like other lipstick sets you want me to like review and like swatch for you, then definitely let me know down below, because I love lipsticks. I have a lot of them. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!